It's your boy DJ Heck One. Y'all already know. You know Entertainment Media. We here, baby. We here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up? How y'all doing, baby? It's your boy King Lewis, man.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Another day, another podcast,
From
another
that summertime heat, cause damn, boy,
Yo, it's beaming out here right now. I just ate like 7 bugs.
it's ridiculous. More than $7. I got like 20 gnats on me right now, but we not complaining. We not complaining, man.
Just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. What I would complain about is the situation that's going on with Sean Kingston. What's up with that?
Yo,
Right?
so check it out.
What is going on? We
Sean
got Sean
Kingston.
Kingston. We got Trump. We got a whole bunch of things to talk about.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with Sean Kingston first, though. So let's
Check it
go
out.
with that.
So they go to this man's house around here. So you know,
Around here?
unfortunately, yeah, it was in Miami.
I bet it
Unfortunately,
was.
yeah, unfortunately, he had his house around here in Miami,
He got raided, right?
and yeah.
Okay,
and-
what's the deal with
and-
that?
You know, they bag up his mom. You know what I'm saying?
They
and they
bag
look,
up his
yeah.
mom?
She was the first one to get
Did
arrested.
you say bag up?
They bagged up quick.
Like they kidnapped her or something?
No, like the police wasn't playing. They didn't even care.
They locked her up too?
They locked up. She was the first one to get locked up. Then they got Sean Kingston. He gave himself up.
Oh,
But
now
while a
he
lot of
giving
people,
himself
yo,
up.
he had to.
Damn.
He had to. They were looking for him. So check it out. So there's this thing. There's these people. They go to your house
Okay.
and they do a movie theater. Okay.
Okay,
So but this
okay.
is for like the wealthy people. Like, you know, it's anybody can make a movie theater. Let me get that straight. Let me get
Oh.
that straightforward.
Okay.
But the way he wanted it, and he wanted to set up, it cost up in the 30, 40, maybe $50,000, maybe a little more than that.
I thought it was like $100,000, right?
It could have been because of the equipment he did.
Yeah,
So
'cause that's what I've like heard.
So
I don't know.
what he did was he went to this area, right, and was do movie theater. So he requested to have a movie theater put in his home.
Okay.
And then when the movie theater was put into his home,
Yeah.
he hit them in the head with the look. I'm a recording artist. I'm Sean Kingston. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
So you know they looked him up. Yeah, unfortunately he is a artist, and you know he's doing his thing, right?
Did you say unfortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately he ain't saying a lie. So they did that.
Okay.
But see, the thing is that line, he used it for everything.
So he's one of those was like, yo, I'm an artist. I could pretty much do whatever I want.
Yeah, he used it for everything. He used it for his Mercedes. He used it for one of his Lamborghinis. He used it for another car that he had there, and it works.
You know the
It's
part that
crazy.
trips
It
me
works.
out? Is that I only know like one song from this guy. Isn't it Your Way to Beautiful?
Yeah. No,
That's
he
the
got
only
he got a
song I
couple.
know.
He got a couple of them out. He got a couple of them
Oh,
out.
you know, one song. That was a good song though.
Yeah, he got a couple. He got a couple songs out. He's
I
known.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's. But yo, to use that same method, like even with the jurors. So you know, so now the jurors are suing him too.
Okay, so let me get this straight, right?
He never paid for anything. Never
So
paid for his
how do
jewelry.
you
He never
use your
paid for his cars.
reputation or like your name, and they just let you walk away with like things like this, jewelry, like expensive, like valuable items.
Apparently, the
Whole-
line,
a
the
whole
line.
theater bill, and you mean to tell me all he had to say was, "I'm Sean Kingston." Like it's
Yup.
it's fine, I'll pay for
Which
it.
he wasn't lying about. Yeah,
It's under
he
my
is Sean
credit.
Kingston,
It's under
so
my
what they
credit.
do is
It's under my
so
credit.
let me tell you how this works. But you know, this is like I said, he had a scam out, right?
Okay,
His line did work for everything he owned, majority of everything, right? This is why he's getting sued.
okay.
And a lot of people. Oh, there go another bug. I ate another bug. Yeah, I ate another bug right there.
Welcome to Florida,
So
people.
yeah, so check it out. What's crazy is he uses that line and it worked.
Okay,
And it worked into they caught up to him, and you know the feds caught up to him, and
okay.
the people that he got the jewelry and the cars and the whole movie theater.
So all that's not
They
even
all-
his in the first
He didn't get to pay for anything, so they
I've
let
never heard
it
of something like that.
accumulate,
Yeah.
and so he owed so much money, or whatever the case may
Damn.
be, and that's when they hit him. But his mama was down with him too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What was his mom doing? So you mean to tell me that they was scamming people? pretty
Well,
much?
half of her house
they-
had his stuff in it, so she was co-signing for a lot of stuff.
Oh, he.
He's fucking dumb.
So they was both scamming people pretty
Yeah,
much, and
he
he, had
was
his
dumb.
mom involved in it.
He's dumb. He's dumb.
Damn, bro.
So apparently you're a scammer. Now welcome to the scamming world.
oh man.
So you no longer Sean Kingston the regular. Now you Sean
you're
Kingston.
not you're not Sean
the
Kingston
scammer.
the artist. So you're not Sean Kingston the artist. You're Sean Kingston the scammer.
Yo, my thing is what you do with your money.
That's the part that makes me baffled. Like if you're an artist, right? People know about you. I know about you. So, you know, you're known, apparently. You feel me? You make good hits, supposedly. What are you doing with the money?
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the way it works, and a lot of people don't know. So the reason why these people do that stuff is to show off their jewelry, right? So look, I got it from this jeweler, right? So they know a lot of artists. They want jewelry. That's the first thing they want. They want their bling bling, right? So it's like, yo, that's a badass chain. I want to know who's your jeweler. Boom, he represents them. They go to that jeweler, right? Same thing with the cars. Same thing with the whole movie theater.
So a lot of the artists go to the same jewelers, but supposedly there was a thing going on where even the jewelers themselves were scamming the artists.
Yeah,
they were scamming the artists. Same thing happened because I believe it was a situation with Lil Baby, with the artist. He was getting scammed to like getting fake jewelry and stuff like that, and they're like promoting the jewelry, obviously, like on their like shoes or inside the music videos and stuff like that. Apparently, the jewelry is not even real.
Well, I don't. Well, okay. I don't know. I don't know if like you know, but if you look at the T-Pain, right? They had an interview with T-Pain. He was on a podcast. Yeah, and T-Pain he busted down to him. He said, "Look, listen. If I'm going to California or somewhere where I know that I might be getting my jewelry robbed, I'm gonna wear my fake jewelry, and my fake jewelry is gonna be bling bling, and everything's gonna look real. It's gonna look right. It's gonna look exactly how the real shit look. The only thing is, it's not real. So he's not gonna be losing anything. He probably lose like maybe like $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Versus 50, 60, or maybe $500,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. Like, you know, everybody's out here stealing shit. You know what I mean? So just to make a name of themselves. Look, I got T-Pain shit. So T-Pain was smart. Because here apparently T-Pain got a couple of threats, like, oh man, we're gonna take your shit.
Really?
So T-Pain was like, yo, I'm gonna go to a jeweler. Then I know that shit don't turn color, but it's fake. And if a bitch get me for it, I'm not gonna feel no type of way.
I think all right, but yeah, you got a point. Like I do understand, like, you know, when you get to a certain point in your life where, you know, you kind of feel like, you know, you want to wear that nice, you know, rope around you or something like that, or just that nice piece of jewelry.
Yeah, but
you
that's
want to flex off the Lambo, the Rari.
But that's why I don't wear all my shit. You notice I don't wear all my shit?
Yeah, I mean, cause think about how they flex it too. Like they flexing on the gram or whatever it is, like, you know, whatever platform that they use and stuff like that. But you know, I think a lot of people have this misconception like that a lot of it is real, and you know,
it's not.
Some of it may be, some of it may not be. You know,
now they pay the top dollars. They
pay a lot of money.
They're gonna sit there and they're gonna pay the jeweler to make it look good. It ain't gonna turn color. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. You would not know the difference unless you get robbed. And then you try to pawn it, or you try to.
All you gotta do is
get
that diamond tester. If that thing not hitting the green light, it's not real.
Well, I think now
same thing with 6ix9ine too, bro.
They tried checking his jewelry, but but his shit was real though.
How you know that?
Because the shit was blinging. That shit was going beep.
It was only on the red. You can see that it's on the video.
Oh no, I didn't know.
You gotta look at it.
I didn't know about that shit.
How you don't know about that? Everybody's seen it.
I didn't know.
Everybody, but you know, the people that are like super into the whole music industry thing. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Rocking fake jewelry at one point in time too. But I don't know if that's the case now. You feel me? Because now, like, he don't got money. He be making hits and stuff like that. So
I ain't gonna.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was willing to pay $5,000, $6,000 to make my shit look like a $40,000, $50,000, I will. But see, you're still making yourself a target.
I think that's the case. You might as well just get real jewelry and then only wear in the places that you feel like you can wear it, man.
Where you're comfortable at. Exactly.
You could be a crazy. All right, you want to know what's the hardest flex to me? When you rich, and you don't even got to do any of that. You don't even got to wear like super big chains. You don't got to wear the Rolexes and stuff like that. Yeah. You just pull up in a regular shirt, sweatpants, and you still got money, bro. But I get it though. Some people like to achieve the materialistic things because it shows off status. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's most of the what the music industry is based off of is status. You know, right? So they like to show that off because that's what they feel brings value, and it brings the females. You know how that go.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, that's what's going on with Sean Kingston, and he just, it sounds like a car's gonna go inside the water.
Guys, this is why you actually get real super heavy duty trucks, because stuff like that. It's sad. It's sad.
Okay, well
Sorry about that. That was funny,
we out here, man. We out here, yo. All types of crazy stuff happens while we're doing podcasts.
The docs. But
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. You know, and you know what's crazy? That's not the first time hearing about that when it comes to artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, well, there's a lot of artists that wear fake jewelry. You don't know it. You won't know it.
Speaking about fake, can we talk about what the hell is going on with Trump? What just happened?
He got found guilty for all the charges, all felony charges.
What?
That's gonna start a civil war. Watch.
You know, that goes to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, or that shows you that even the most powerful man, can get held accountable for the actions that they do, man. That's why my favorite saying is, "What you do in the dark always comes to the light, no matter
definitely
if it's
will.
good or it's bad. It always comes. There's always consequences. There's always repercussions to these type of things, man. You know, and it always catches up to you, whether if it takes years or even a lifetime. It's always gonna catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's wild to me, man.
I agree.
It's wild to me.
I agree.
Because,
he thought he was
technically at one point in time that was our commander in chief.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you too. Like, I'm not gonna cap about anything right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do we need him now? We do.
Why?
I think he.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because
I tied into the politician role.
Okay.
Why do we need him?
I think he has said a lot of things straight. I think they playing our president right now.
You think
they like
scandal, right?
No, like it's like the whole war shit that's going on.
Yeah.
And all that. They ain't trying to hear nothing, man. They ain't trying to hear about it. But I think if it was Trump, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was Trump,
what?
Trump would have said it straight quick right there and there. Oh, y'all, all right, listen, this is how it's gonna happen. You either let them go or we bombing y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be none of y'all left.
So what was no one saying is when he first was trying to hit office.
I think everybody was happy when he hit office. I mean, until we started to see the true side of him. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit he did.
Aside from the racist stuff, like
like you know, now he's acting like he ain't racist because now he got a felony, so he wants to be down where everybody's got felonies and all that crazy shit.
I think he's not racist because he not only has a felony, but because he actually has a lot of he also has a lot of black supporters, you know what I'm saying, that actually support Trump's movement.
You talking about black, you talking about Latins,
but
a lot of Latins.
But yeah, a lot of Latins.
They be out here. They be out here and sitting down.
Color, you feel me? Like people who are like less privileged, you know. But the thing is that what good does that make now? If he's already, how much time is he even doing? You know how much time
he's still winning.
How is he still winning?
He's still winning. His numbers are up there in the charts.
But he got charged, correct?
But he's still winning.
For what? The election?
He's still winning. Yeah, he's still winning.
How much do you think that's going to affect the election?
I don't know.
The next upcoming election.
I don't know. They doing their best not to make sure that he don't. Now they hitting all those felonies now, and he might be doing time.
Trying to dirt that man's name so bad. Yeah, all right, but let's think about it. Is he really going to be doing time? Like, come on, that man is.
I believe he
has a lot of ties.
I believe at this time right now, it's quite serious. I think
it's quite serious.
I think it's that time. I think it's that time for the justice to go ahead and
money
show and prove.
Money brings you a long way, and
not all the time. Apparently, you've seen it now.
Yeah, you're right. You know, it kind of depends on the type of person you are and how you carry yourself and how you move. You know, how you move with it.
Look, when you do dirt, you do dirt. Look at the Diddy situation.
You're right.
Everything's coming out light. 2024. I told you on the last podcast. 2024. Everything's coming out light now. All the dirt you do.
You got a situation with Diddy. You got Sean Kingston. You got Trump. You know.
And many other
celebrities.
There's many other artists that don't want to come out. And this is why I was saying that nobody want to come out for P Diddy. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because he got so much stuff on them. Yeah. They don't even want to be involved. They don't want to get their name involved. They don't even want to get their face involved. Not even the radios are playing his shit right now here.
Hey, do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's capable for, like, if we're just going, or we're just gonna stick to specifically like the music industry, right? Do you think it's capable for artists to be, you know, up there in the what do you call that? They're up there in the charts, right? They have a lot of status. They have a lot of people behind them, and they're very successful in what they do. Do you think it's possible for artists to do that without there being some type of person that's willing to sue them out there, or there's always? All right, let me rephrase that. Do you think an artist is capable of being successful and powerful and rich without there being somebody trying to sue them all the time, or, you know, like a always like an obstacle that's just like stopping them?
Yeah,
you feel me? And that has to do specifically with money.
I think so. I think that's the way it is.
For real?
I think that's the way it is. Look at Freddie. See him in his big boat? Hey, yo, Fred, you got a horn? You got a horn? I don't think he got the horn. Yeah, that's one of my boys driving the big boy boat right there. Yeah, we got people everywhere around here. We're gonna leave that shit alone.
You said you got a horn?
Yeah, I thought I wanted him to blow his horn. What I was gonna say though, I think so. I think there's people if they do it right. I just think everybody got demons, man.
Well, I mean, like, what I mean is, like, there's always somebody out there that's trying to, like, just preying on your downfall. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, like, let me give you an example of an artist that I know that, or I don't even know if he's like a music producer, whatever he is. He was just in the music industry for a long time, and he has yet to have anything thrown on him. Like, he has always been good. His name has always been good. That's 50 Cent.
His name hasn't always been good, but I just don't think he did dirt like everybody else. Like, his dirt was more like,
you know how much he pays in like
street dirt.
Street
dirt. I don't think in the industry he did mad dirt.
Street dirt, yeah, but that's street, so it's different. So I feel like this if you're on your way to your come up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the process. But at the end of it, y'all, okay, you're successful. Now you in a different realm. Now supposedly it's a lot. You'll think because the streets are a little harder, right? It's not, because you have a lot more snakes inside the actual industry, you know. And we're talking about like $1 million lawsuits. Yeah. You know how much he pays his lawyers? He pays his lawyer $20 million, $20 to $30 million.
It's worth it. It's worth it if they're good lawyers.
If they know what they're doing. People don't think. They hear $20 to like $30 million, just overall millions of dollars. Yeah, but they think that's like, oh, that's a lot of money. I wouldn't pay that much.
How much you think P Diddy's paying his lawyers?
I don't know, but he's losing though.
At this, all right. Good job. So is he?
Like, how you allow that video to get leaked, bro?
This is my thing. We know what was. All right. Let's be honest. If she would have never came out with all the bullshit and him beating her, or whatever the kid may be, nothing would have been revealed.
Hey, can we talk about like why his head is so damn big?
I got no comments on that one. But
his head is so damn big.
But it is. But what I tell you, stupid. What I tell you is, think about it. Think about this.
What's up?
I don't think there's anybody that's successful in this business when it comes to the hip hop business that hasn't been sued maybe 1 or 2 times.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Even like, 50 Cent been sued.
Yeah, many times. But
when he threw the fucking microphone. Remember when he threw the fucking microphone at the he hit one of the DJs, one of the radio DJs, got sued.
Nah, I thought he hit a female.
She was a radio DJ.
I didn't know that.
She was one of the girls that was from the radio station.
That's crazy. And then there was another lawsuit that he had to fight where he was taking a picture with a female or something like that. It was like some I don't know who the person was, but she took a picture of him, and then she tried to say that he was getting a cock surgery. Like he was somewhere where like it was like a surgery place. And he was getting surgery to like get his thing longer. And she put a lawsuit for that.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Look it up.
Oh shit! I gotta Google that shit.
Yeah, because
I gotta look that up on TMZ.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was with somebody from TMZ yesterday, and that's what they was telling me, man. It's like he had several. It's in certain like podcasts that you watch, so you watch it there too. But
shit, I gotta check that shit out.
But it really does baffle me how like when you get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, especially within the industry, it's like you gotta really be on your toes and be careful, and you gotta invest into these lawyers because there's always someone out there that's trying to drag you down. You feel me? That's trying to dirt your name.
Well, I think once you join the industry though, they get a lawyer for you. They get certain people for you and all that other stuff.
But that doesn't mean that you still don't gotta like splurge on that.
Correct.
So if you're talking about like Sean Kingston and all these artists that splurging money on like the materialistic stuff, you got people out there that's more invested into the lawyers.
Right now, what there's a lot of rumors going on with Sean Kingston and all that stuff. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna be charged. He's gonna have to pay for that stuff. That's not that. It is what it is. Yo, face it. You messed up.
How much time you think he's doing for that?
Is he doing anything? You ain't talking about a couple of dollars. You talking about grand theft. You talking about grand theft, bro? Multiple grand like felonies back to back.
So what, unless
everything is false. But I highly doubt it. When the feds do you in and everybody else is at your crib, you talking about feds, PD. You talking about hey, they already got something on you. They ain't gonna just.
Well, you said he already had admitted it to like doing the crime, right?
Yeah, they also got him on tape.
So he done, yeah, bro. Yeah. All they need is like a couple pieces of evidence that ties in everything together, and you're done for. The same thing with P Diddy. Well, all they needed was that one like footage.
Yeah.
Really, I feel is what's gonna make his downfall.
Well, check this out. Rumor is that now they're looking into the Tupac murder.
I went and got it. For some reason, I feel like they're gonna reopen that case.
Okay, you know why they're gonna reopen that case? It's the people, just like my man Gene Dill said. Look at his payroll. His payroll, he has certain people, certain days, certain times for a reason. And if that comes out and they look into his payroll, they might just find something.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
And I wouldn't.
My question is, how do they have access to this stuff?
Through all his shit.
But like how? Like,
and he got people that they questioning.
My point is, like, I'm pretty sure he has accountants and stuff like that handle
look, his girl, Cassie, right? She knows so much about him because that was his really baby girl. That was his punching bag. That was his everything.
You really said a punch bag.
Well, apparently it was. You know what I mean, let's not lie about that. And look, I'm telling you, by all means, if you hear this, I do not condone for anybody to get beat. Not no man, not no female.
So what would you say? All right, so if you were to give advice, all right, to young men, you feel me, or just men overall, right, when it comes to like certain like aspects of the relationship, when it comes to being physical, right? Because I think that being physical or verbally abusive is like a dominant thing, and it's what keeps the female like there with you, and like this is what keeps her, staying with you. And do you agree with that?
I disagree.
How do you feel like a relationship, like, the dynamic behind that? How do
you
feel it's supposed to, if you operate? How do you operate?
I think if you know that it's gonna get physical, walk out, go for a ride. I feel like that works out a lot because it gives you time. It gives you time. What triggers it is when a person is in your face and staying in your.
Like what amplifies like when a man is not able to control his emotions at that point in time, like
that's called your emotion, your temper.
So I think
if you got a bad temper, you don't know how to control your temper. That's what's gonna cause you to put your hand on a female, and then it's gonna lead you to a lot of deep shit.
I feel like it's a lot of vices out here, like vices being like temptation, or even like smoking, drinking. You feel me? I think when you pick up on certain habits, it doesn't really help you when it comes to that time where you're gonna have to put someone in their place, and I feel like it kind of just. It does a complete opposite effect.
Yeah.
And it amplifies or it triggers that whatever emotion you feel at that time, and then you end up doing something that you regret later. You feel me? Or
correct.
Even at that, or even just instantly once you do it.
Well, I know. I have a friend that his uncle. He's still with his uncle since he was, I think, 6-7 years old because his parents had died. But his uncle was a pimp.
Yeah.
And all he knew was. Pimp life, but he didn't get into the pimp life. But when it came to his relationship, it was always like he thought that he had to smack a chick.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? To get her, correct her straight. No, what you're doing is getting them scared. You know what I'm saying? So and after a while, she's either gonna kill you or go with the next man that's gonna treat her right, or go to the police and get your ass locked up. They only can get beat for so much, unless you got a female that likes to get beat, and then that means that she has problems.
That's some like Harley Quinn stuff.
No, check it out. Then that means she has problems, right?
Yeah.
And apparently she grew up in an area that she saw her mom get beat and thought it was right until she kills somebody and then thinks this is right. So at the end of the day, it's toxic.
And it's all like
drive away.
And
trust me, it works. It's
always good to walk away, man. You never really want to entertain it because once you do, then you're already speaking the same language as the person that's being just as toxic. Exactly. So once you stoop to that level, there really is no winning from there, and it's not easy. But I think if you choose to like shift your perspective on like that type of stuff, you'll get better at it. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that's more will. You got to be willing to do that. You got to be willing to change. You got to be willing to understand how you respond to situations. That's why I never really, I feel like the word react leaves a bad taste in my mouth because when you react to something, it feels like you're attaching your emotion to it. And that's with whatever, Yeah. And even when you're in like super bad circumstances, it's always good to just look, sit back and really sit in the fire of those thoughts or those feelings and understand what's the best outcome for you and for the other person, especially for yourself. And I think that's why a lot of people have downfalls like this, whether if it's in the industry, whether if it's with yourself.
I think period. If it's toxic, leave it alone. I think that's the way it works. And it's easier for the people that's in the industry and got money and all that good stuff and the actors, right? Because I'm gonna tell you why.
They're influencers too.
They how can I explain it? They don't got nothing to lose. So if they divorce their wife, they got money, they still got all their shit going on for themselves. They can still pull whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like a normal living couple. If you get divorced, now you sad. You don't got no money. The lady takes half of your shit, or the man takes half of her shit.
I think that's a really good point. Yeah. Because I think if a man is at a certain level in his life or some point of his life where at least financially and like, you know, materialistically he's set, it's gonna be probably a lot more easier to like, you know, get your comeback. You feel me? In the most respectful, in the most positive way possible. You know what I'm saying? So would you feel like a man has to achieve certain things in his life for him to be able to overcome, you know, obstacles like that?
Well, you got to be,
especially when it's toxic.
To feel good, I say be independent. Don't ever depend on the next person.
What do you mean independent?
Independent. Like have your own money, have your own side. So when that day ever comes, you can go ahead and move away comfortably, and you already got your shit set for you. You don't got to worry about struggling with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think in both parties, y'all should be equally stabled to a point that if that day ever comes, then you know what? Right? Look, I agree with your decision. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own shit. I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I would say that I don't think I would ever, if it happened to me, I don't think I ever want to take anything from my wife. I'll leave it alone from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think any man, I think that.
So what you say is like starting over again, pretty much.
Yeah. If you're going to start over. I don't think any man should take anything from a woman that has to carry your kids.
Yeah.
And because I see it a lot. They go through the divorce. They want to take half of this, half of that. Nah, bro. Yo, look, face the fact. If it ain't working, go about your business. You know what I'm saying? And leave. Now, if she's one of those, okay, let's make it like this. Now, if you caught her in the bed with your boy or somebody, right? And you caught her in the bed with, man, take her for everything she got.
Not your boy.
I'm just saying though.
Hey, like, this is why you don't have boys, but you don't get
this
friends,
is I don't agree on shit. Or even if it's a girl. If you catch them.
Not a girl.
Huh?
A girl?
You don't think so?
Hey, would that like really like hurt?
I don't know. It depends if the female is looking good. Then yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I caught you cheating with a girl. Like, you didn't tell me for a reason, so apparently I'm not doing something right.
All right, let me ask y'all.
She probably eating the cooch. Like,
good. All right, but let me ask you a question.
Real good.
Would you prefer to see a female or a man pounding the shit out of your wife?
If I see a female pounding my girl with a strap, that's still just as disrespectful and just as hurtful.
Well, like, damn! Now that you named the strap, I'm just saying,
well,
like,
girl but she pounding your girl, she wear the strap,
but not all the time.
All right, I mean, look. I probably would be a lot less hurt. Is that even a word? A lot less?
It'd be a lot less hurt. It's not a word. It's not in the dictionary, but
like, I wouldn't be as you know, damn, that's messed up. You feel me? Like, it's a female. I'll probably be like baffled. I'll be like, a girl? Like,
look, at the end of the day, she playing you. You ain't doing it right. So
there's something you doing.
You gotta go. That's it. It's done.
Look. I'm gonna tell you something. You want to know what's the case most of the time? It's not even like the sex. I think men depend too much on the sex to you know, like, if you think that that's the end all be all, then you're always gonna feel like you're like lacking in that area. You feel me? Because that's what you base your whole relationship out off of.
Yep.
As opposed to, like, it's more like an emotional thing, bro. It's more like a, you know, characteristics, your mannerisms, what you've been able to achieve, what you want. The fact that you still focus on your goals and you're not letting anything set you back, regardless of the circumstances. And I think that's what they see. You know, someone who's willing to protect them and doesn't get emotionally moved off center. Someone who's centered within themselves, I think, was able to keep a relationship out there. You feel me? Is it easy? No, you're always gonna come across some obstacles. The hard part is how you respond to it again. And that's where we go back to the whole react or respond thing. It's like fight or flight. Are you gonna fight or are you gonna fly away? You gonna run? Which one? It's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
I just say drive away from that shit. Drive away from it.
Well, if you're talking about arguing, like if you're fighting for what you believe in, and that's more like instead of running away.
What I was trying to say is, like, there's differences. Like when I was trying to say, like, the whole divorce situation.
Yeah.
And if you know that's your baby mama with all your kids, and the truth is it ain't working, and y'all part ways the good way. because she didn't play you, you didn't play her. Yo, then y'all become best of friends, right? Whatever the case may be. But I don't agree on any man trying to take everything she had.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Start from scratch, man. You're a man, right?
I think that's a real good, positive, and harsh truth.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt, but think about, like, if you show that you're capable of doing it by yourself, then not only were you able to prove to the other person that you could still do it, but more importantly to yourself.
That's right.
That I could still do this, even if I've lost everything. I could still be able to regain something back. And more importantly, it's not even that you regain everything back materialistically. You gained yourself back. You found yourself within the struggle. And that's where, like, hope lies at. Is you won't believe it. You won't believe it. It's in a place where you at least expect it. It's not going to be in the happy place that people think it is. It's in the most hopeless place ever, is where you find your best self. Where you find yourself that has that inferno, that strong fire. Yeah. And then from there, that's what's going to push you into getting what you want, into what you need. And that's what people need to understand, is that I came to the realization today that, especially myself, is that we limit ourselves due to whether it's past trauma, past experiences, you know what I'm saying? You can't allow that to define or to determine our future,
Right.
So that's something that we still are in control of. Is now, in the future. In the past, it already happened.
Correct.
Yes, it's scars, whatever happened, but you can't allow that to limit us from what we think we can do, because the possibilities are limitless. It's a vast world full of opportunity, and it's hard to see that, especially when you've gone through certain struggles in your life where you feel like, yeah, okay, so because I've been through this, I can't get to this. And that's a lie. And I think that's a lie that's been fed to us ever since we came out of our mom's vaginas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to counter that or fight against it, just find yourself, man, and understand that the things outside of here really aren't in your control. The only thing that you can truly control is, you and how you react to certain situations and circumstances of your life.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I think you knocked it on the head. Hey, yo, my bad. Big shout out to my peoples in HOB. They are on live, looking at us right now.
Much love.
That's what's up, yo. Big shout out.
Much love. Thank you. I'm not gonna. Everybody showing love, by the way.
That's what I'm about to say. Amazing. Because listen, I know I don't be calling out names like I used to. It's too many people that be getting on live. Yo, shout me out. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is just shout you out from the town. And my only town that I'm from is Hoboken, New Jersey. All my peoples out there.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Fact. Big shout out to my peoples out here in Miami too. They show mad love, you know what I'm saying? And everywhere else, because I got quite a few people that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Big shout out. We love you. We appreciate you. I try my best to let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of podcasters do not do that.
No, man.
All right? They don't show no love.
At all.
Show love as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it.
And mind you, it wasn't always like that, because the podcast started off from nothing, and we won't be where we at today if it wasn't for y'all love and support for us.
That's right. That's right. So we just want to give you a big shout out. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what time it is, man. And for all y'all haters, I always say this shit, raw dog. Keep hating. We need y'all haters, especially on YouTube. It's crazy. Y'all some hating ass people, but I like it.
I'm gonna tell you something too, because you know who you are. Okay? If you don't, you will today. If you don't hit nobody up when they at the bottom, don't hit them up when they doing good.
Okay? Oh, I agree.
You know who you are. Okay?
And if you feel like it's you, then hey, the shoe fits. It is what it is. Whoever feels like it's the shoe fits. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, because you know what? I don't like that shit either, man. I don't like when people, you can't trust nobody no more, man.
Oh yeah. So here's a harsh truth, right? Don't trust anybody. Don't trust nobody.
You try to like,
go out for yours and do what's in your best interest. Because at the end of the day, that's what everyone else is gonna do either way. So that's something that no one's gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you, help people. You feel me? Or like, just always stay 10 toes and just make sure you don't leave nobody else like behind you. But I think that's not the case no more, right? Times have changed, and people always gonna be selfish. Like deep down, people always like selfish in nature. If it's not your family, then Nobody else should be riding with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only you and yours. Like that's how it should be.
Yeah, and sometimes family be the one to backstab you too. So
oh yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with that. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? You only keep
you can say that again.
Keep people in your circle that you know is right. If you look, I'm gonna bust something down to you real quick. Boom. If you feel uncomfortable near that person, even if it's a family or friend, stop fucking with them.
Oh, definitely.
That's it, yo.
Definitely.
Because then what's the whole point?
Yeah, man.
If you don't feel comfortable when that person's around, stop fucking with them, because apparently that person don't have a good vibe.
No.
And it's not gonna do you any good, because it's gonna make you wonder the whole time you're around that person, right?
Oh, energy is a major thing.
Yes.
Energy is a major thing, man. Please, guys, value your energy and your time.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing you got. You know what I'm saying? If no one's willing to ride with you after that, or is willing to walk with you aside, then don't worry about them. You feel me? Cut them and move on to the next, and just keep walking, going about your own business.
You get tired of feeling sorry for people and shit.
Nah,
like you get
nobody.
like
you get bad for you when you down and out.
You know what's crazy in this world? You your own man until you make it, right? And then that's when you start seeing people pop up out of the blue.
Yep.
And it shouldn't be like that. If your boy's gonna be your boy, then let your boy be your boy. Be a boy. You know what I'm saying? Be a friend. But
I've had people call me when they're like at their worst, bro, like down and out, like needed an opportunity, and then like nobody know you no more when you in the same spot in your life. I find that real wild, but like I said, you know who you are, but we're gonna continue to keep pushing the positive message, regardless. The point where it's like, thank you, everybody.
But sometimes you gotta say, the raw. Remember I told y'all, UKNOWENTERTAINMENTmedia.
Of course.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. We are raw. We are dead forward.
Yes.
We don't sit here and condone no bullying, none of that shit. But we also condone the truthness. We don't lie. We don't sugarcoat nothing.
Always value the truth.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Is everything.
And if y'all watching this, man, comments,
yes,
man.
Please,
yo, if you feel like somebody's, or you want to say something to somebody, you know what I'm saying? We could say it for you, man.
Also, if there's any topics that y'all want us to talk about in specific, please don't hesitate to tell us. There's many interesting things going on right now, man. There's a lot of crazy things going off, and unfortunately, we're not able to catch all of it. So, like I said, if there's anything specific that y'all want us to talk about, that you want us to make a podcast on, please, shoot us an email. We'll have all the information down in the link below.
Well, yeah. Well, everywhere that this is airing right now, you're gonna have the link. Just go to the links. Y'all already know what time it is,
man. Man. We really appreciate y'all, man. It's showing love.
Go ahead, you keep.
My bad. You sound like you was gonna say something.
No, I was.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Yo, I just ate another bug though.
Yo, they're real tasty right now.
Like they fucking out here, bro.
Yeah, they're out here.
Yo, listen. One thing about out here, if you don't like bugs, you got a problem.
Yeah, look, listen. If you hate bugs or swamps or anything like that, or even alligator, don't come to Florida, or at least don't come to this part of Florida, bro. But I like it. I like the tropics.
Yeah, I already know.
You like the tropics.
I love it.
That's it.
You won't catch me in the cold if I didn't have to be.
I love the cold though. I love the cold.
Yeah, you say that for right now.
I love the cold to a certain extent. Don't go to Texas, because that cold is gonna have your
ears. But that's not.
hurt.
I don't think Texas cold is colder than Jersey cold.
You're tripping. I've been to Jersey. Texas cold is cold.
I don't know, man.
Texas cold is cold. Trust me, it's cold. It gets cold.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that for another topic, yo. We out of here. You know Entertainment Media. Y'all already know what time it is. Your boy DJ Act One. It's your boy King Lewis. We out of here, kid.